All right, guys, we are finishing the third day of the $30,000 Top Step Combine, TopstepTrader Combine. And we are closing the day at even, flat. We just had one trade and it was a scratch trade. Let's take a look at our chart. The open was right, let's get the crosshair. The open in crude, which we were trading, was at 9 o'clock, okay? And I don't normally trade right out of the gate. I like to see what's going on rather than just going with the open, because it could be a little bit volatile and risky to trade at that time. So what happened was, if you remember from Friday, I think I mentioned we had a low in the daily chart, and that was over here. And then we had the expected up moves, okay? And then over in the night on when was that? Early Monday morning, you could see the times down here at the bottom. Crude sold off, and then we came close to the previous low, okay? And in the daily chart, that was actually hitting the Bollinger Band. So I knew that I could potentially be expecting more upward moves. So let's look at our entry-level chart to get a more clear view of what happened. So I've labeled the open with the green, and then the entire time frame between 9 in the morning and around 11:30, I traded a little bit longer until about 11:47. Was the distance between the green and the red. It was pretty lame. There wasn't really much going on at all. We moved down, we were hitting the Bollinger, so I was waiting to see if we'd get any kind of significant move up, a reversal. So it was pretty weak, and then we started getting some interesting buying going on right over here. And then I took a shot right over here. And in the course, there's a section in section 4, I believe, where I mentioned the hazards of a methodology. And in this one, as you can see where the market was selling off, and if you take a reversal, you have the risk of getting run over if the market continues in that direction. So anytime I see a strong downtrend, and then I do get the possibility of a reversal, I'm always very cautious. And that's what I did right here. I got in, and then I saw 6 ticks, and I knew that this is one of the riskier trades in the methodology, selling into a trend, and it may reverse, it may not, it may just run you over. What I did was that I saw the 6, and I just said, you know what, I'm just going to move it to even. I took the shot, and then it took me out at break even. So I paid a $3.68 commission. And then the market moved down, and then it closed over here. So there wasn't any type of move going on. I drew this blue line because this is where the low was in the previous day in the daily chart. And we kind of went a little bit below it, and then we went back up. So it wasn't a very exciting day today. It was a day where I practiced a lot of patience, and I did take this shot. And if you have quick fingers and you've done this enough times, then you can take a trade like this. But I do recommend off the bat that you don't sell into a trend. You're better off having multiple markets up and taking a more high grade setup, like an A quality setup. In terms of the methodology, I would say there are A, B, and C quality setups. This one would have been a C quality setup. Okay? So let's take a look at the balance for today. So we are minus $3.68 with an account balance of $30,295.28. And that's just what we paid for the commission of the trade. Whether we make money or lose money or break even, we still have to pay that commission. Okay, so that's the balance for today. And let's flip over and take a look at the ES. All right, so we're looking at the ES. The open was at right here, right there, right at 9:30. we had a signal and then move up, and then we just kind of had like a hover in the price, like a range, okay? And let's take a look at the entry level chart. So this is the green is the open and the red is the close. So this is the distance in the 2.5 hours that we had to trade. And there was nothing at all. There was no trade to take. I barely looked at it. It was moving really slow. It was just sloppy and no action at all. So there was no trade in there for me today, which seems to be the way it's been the last few days since I started the Combine with the ES. Oil's been treating me better, but the ES has been pretty boring, to be honest. And so that's it. It was a pretty uneventful day, and that's just the way as it goes in trading. Some days you make a lot of money, some days you lose some money, some days nothing happens, and it's really boring. But those days are a great day to exercise your patience and observe the market. Look at the way it's moving, the way it's flowing, the way the tape's moving, the way the orders are moving. And you will begin to learn just the rhythm and the flow, and when it's good to trade, when it's not good to trade, and everything in between. So that's it, guys. That's it for the third day of the Top Step Trader $30,000 Combine. I will see you again tomorrow on Tuesday. My name is Sebastian Kunish, and I'm excited to talk to you soon. Bye for now.